Okay everyone, hi. Welcome back to my vlog. It has been a really long time since I did a vlog, literally like over a year at this point. So what has changed? I'm not in the Disney College program anymore. That ended in October. And I now have a job down in the Outer Banks. So I am actually going to be living at my grandmother's house here in the Outer Banks. Y'all should see the way I have this set up right now. It is quite crazy. I'll be lucky if my camera doesn't fall during it. I brought my digital scale because I am doing the 75 hard, and for my diet plan I'm tracking my macros, and so since your macros are always like given to you and how many grams you should have of it per day, I'm measuring that via my digital scale. We're just gonna have to go with these awkward almost cut my head off angles until I decide to invest in a tripod specifically for my vlogging camera. The wind outside of the house is horrid. Like, I can hear it, and I am constantly thinking it's someone trying to open the door. So that'll be fun to get used to. I can't tell y'all how many times this dang box of oatmeal has saved me in my makeshift tripods. I was like attempting to go on this, like, not rant necessarily, but talking point earlier. There's something to be said about not moving into a new place where there's nothing there and no one lives there or no one vacations there. Because like everything in that space is yours. And before I get too deep into this, I'm not looking a gift horse in the mouth. Like, I'm very thankful for having the opportunity to live here and not pay rent while I'm working down here. With all that being said, as I'm unpacking, there's like no one place where I can exist fully, if that makes sense. So like, I have little pieces of me living here in every single room of the house except for my aunt's. And I think the reason I'm like so, I don't want to say agitated, I would more so use the word nervous, that I have all these things in different places is mostly because I feel like, especially when people vacation here and I'm getting up for work, I'm going to be getting up earlier than they're waking up. Like, it's mostly coming from a place of concern of I don't want to be in anyone's way. I think that's definitely where that is surfacing from. And it's like, yes, I have a right to be in people's way if I'm working here, but also at the same time, like, this is not my place. This is not a place that I pay for. This is a place that my grandmother pays for. Maybe my ranting, and it's not even a rant, it's just so rambling. I would use the word rambling. My rambling on camera has kind of made me decide I'm just going to put the mattress topper back on my grandmother's bed and sleep in that room. Okay, so the camera died officially. We're going on Amazon right now. And it makes me so sad that I was so stupid, because this camera, like, it gets such good quality. Like, all of my podcasts I record on this camera. It also gets pretty good audio quality. I do still dub over the audio just to be safe, because you know, you never know what a microphone can pick up in terms of outside noise when you don't have it right in front of your face. Now I'm going through my 75 hard recipes that I saved. For each of them, I'm gonna write down like ingredients and then see what I have and what I don't have. And then when my dad gets here, either we can go to Walmart together, or if he doesn't want to go, then I'm totally just going to place an online order, because I absolutely hate going to Walmart. Okay, so we're going to go take a little trip around the island, if you will, except not even the whole island. It's more so going to be like a 5-mile radius, to go to Target to get me a charging cable for my camera. And then we're going to go to a car wash, since there was a big rainstorm last night. So I feel like about 90% of the pollen here is gone, so I don't want my car to be a shade of yellow anymore. And then go to the gym that I made a membership with and then canceled the next day, because I realized I would be eating $50 if I made the membership when I came down here for my interview. rather than doing it now. So yeah, let's go do all of that. Okay, we got the charging cable. The camera is literally charging as we speak because I'm so sorry. I just don't like the quality that my iPhone camera does versus the Sony camera since I got the vlogging camera. And I'm 95% certain the lady that was at the self-checkout at Target thought I was stealing this. But you know what, lady, if you're watching this, you can check the security cameras. I walked in with this. And we're back with the significantly better camera quality. I'm sorry, iPhone. I love my phone. But something about this camera, even on 1080p, is so much better. I'm sorry. I had to say it. I had to say it. So I just finished going through like all my paperwork for my job, and I'm like, is the fact that I can't sign the social media policy on purpose? Like that, there was like over 20 documents and that was simply the only one that I couldn't sign. And I'm like, was that on purpose so they can ask me to take down my TikTok? Y'all let me know what you think. So here's the thing about that, right? I read through the social media policy, and the policy basically is like, if you tie yourself to the company, then they want you to basically put on good face, which I totally get. I haven't done that and don't plan on doing that. And actually that goes into the whole, one of the two big reasons I took my last name out of everything, social media wise. So I just wanted to get ahead of the curve before anything were to happen. This is me saying if or when in that matter. I changed all of my stuff to Caitlin Rae, right? And I did not know that there was another Caitlin Rae. And fun fact, I commented on a video that like Tabitha Swatosh made like months ago, like not that long after I changed my name to Caitlin Rae on all my social medias. It was a video of Nick, and there were so many, like the search changed to Caitlin Rae and Nick, and I was like, that's weird, like what in the world? So then obviously I clicked on it, and that is when I realized that there was another Caitlin Rae in the content creator community. And what's even crazier is we are the same age, and we're literally born like just under a month apart. And the only difference is she spells her name with a Y and I spell mine with an I. All that being said, I changed all of it for two reasons. One, because I want my business professional life to use my last name, and then I want like my content creation life to use my middle name. I know that not a lot of companies appreciate content creation in general, and so I feel like that is just saving face for both me and any company I work for that matter, in marketing. Also, I have a goddaughter and her sister. They're both my cousins. They're super young and also have the same last name as me, so I want to protect them as well as the rest of my family because my last name is super uncommon, and I just feel like if I want to protect them from anything in the future, I shouldn't have my last name, our last name if you will, out there in the public eye. Yeah, that's scary. And so I changed everything to caitlinrae.s. As a username, I use caitlinrae.s. And then as like my display name or whatever, it's Caitlin Rae. I'm not trying to get recognition or clout off of Caitlin Rae because I don't plan on doing any similar, well, there may be some crossover, but any similar stuff to her for that matter. Like when I realized that she existed, I was like, okay, let me see what her content is about and see if there's any crossover. Tours and concerts and that type of stuff and making story time. She really likes EDM. I've only ever been to one concert in my life, fun fact. I've been to the Billie Eilish concert and that's it. Even though I do really want to go to the Olivia Rodrigo concert in DC and the Eras tour in Miami, just because I know you all were so curious about which meals I'm having for my first week of 75 hard. I'm doing my meal prep turkey bowl, the spinach and provolone chicken, and chocolate chia seed pudding for breakfast, and the husband smoothie. That's what it was called on Pinterest. I don't know what encapsulates me more perfectly at this house than sleeping through my tasks, if you will. I was already awake, but I had my dad come into the room and say, "Can you help me stand the dresser up?" Got all this done without me. Well, I really thought I was gonna be helping. Just proves how amazing I am at building furniture personally. As you saw in the previous video, my dad is building my dresser very well on his own, even though like it said from a lot of reviews that you need 2 people. I'm going back to Target because I saw a rice cooker that was $25 on sale, 30% off, so it's like $17. And my dad was convinced we had a rice cooker at home. So, and I told him, I was like, I don't care if we don't have one about running back up the next day, which is what happened, obviously. And then I'm also going to go over to the TJ Maxx to see if they have any like Tupperware that's split. My dad's currently in the Lowe's grabbing more numbers for the mailbox because we needed to replace it because the latch wasn't latching on our current one. Oh wow, okay. But we're about to go to dinner, so here's the outfit. Top is from Target, jeans are from Target, Reebok shoes. This is from American Eagle because with the wind chill it feels like 58-ish. And then once the sun goes down, it'll obviously feel significantly cooler. This is the ring collection, my grandmother's necklace, and then the Bottega dupe earrings. So that is the outfit. And we're gonna have dinner at Henry's. See you there. Okay, got coconut shrimp, hush puppies, double fries. Dad got the prime rib. What is your side?
Baked potato.
Baked potato.
And salad.
And salad. I don't know what that is.
Those are the order of scallops.
Oh, the scallops, right. Okay, we just finished at Henry's. I would rate that like a 9 out of 10. You can speak. I'm speaking to you.
I'd say the steak was a definite 9 out of 10.
You just didn't like the scallops as much?
The scallops were supposed to be lightly fried, but they were breaded, and that wasn't. So I'd drop them a point for that.
Okay.
Because they didn't tell me
yeah,
how they were going to prepare them.
She did tell you it was a very light, but coconut shrimp were really good.
I guess what I should have listened for was pan-seared versus fried.
True. Yeah, it was really good. Now we're heading back to the house. This is probably going to be one of the last videos in this vlog. I'm going to pick up my groceries now from Walmart and then also a hamper from Target. I've literally been to Target 3 times in the past 3 days. I don't want to talk about it. She didn't wave back. Rude. Then I'm actually going to a coffee shop and then I'm going to record my podcast. And my podcast episode this week is just going to be a general life update since I don't really have a topic that I feel like researching right now. And I feel like my podcast episodes, the reason why I actually get so into them is because I will genuinely do topics that I'm interested about. So yeah, maybe the following week I'll do like a Coachella type of podcast episode. Who knows? Okay, bye y'all.